long sleeve swing top with on-seam pockets. You barely even notice they're there. Saving about $29. You're spending $31.96. That's 45% off right here for truly a year-round, timeless silhouette. A382726, extra small through 3X. That's the sizes we have available. Let me show you our colors. This is the Inca Gold, which is just so rich and beautiful and such a major color right now and going into fall.
Wasn't it funny how this color just took off like
Oh
a
my gosh,
shot?
it's crazy. Yes.
Every designer grabbed it and said, I've got to have some.
I know.
Inca Gold, Harvest Gold,
Yes.
Golden Glow. We all had our golden kind of names for it, but it's a major seasonal color.
It really
so
is.
If you want to get a touch of the hot color on a clearance price.
I know,
awesome.
isn't that crazy? And then we have our classic black, which is just easy and effortless.
Perfect.
And then another color that's just, again, right now, and also, of course, perfectly for fall, that Merlot, that perfect shade of wine. And then
so
just the constantly and always just brightens you up in a second, that Riviera blue.
Pretty as can be. Think of Riviera blue today with white jeans. Think of that beautiful golden glow with a chocolate pant for fall, layered under a cool, like a ginger brown like coat or cardigan or something like that. These are beautiful colors for 12 months of the year, but this is LuxeKnit, and it's the only LuxeKnit item in the show, I believe.
Yes, it is.
So if you ask what LuxeKnit is, it's our proprietary jersey, which is a poly and a span that is so cool to the touch, so color saturated, so non-clingy and drapey, and again, elevated, beautiful jersey. And I decided to use LuxeKnit for this top for a number of reasons. One is I wanted this to have a nice structure to it. I wanted to hide those pockets in that princess seaming that comes off of that beautiful sort of empire line just below the bust.
Yes.
So lots of reasons why this top is just really super special. And by the way, so darn flattering. I mean, I just think it's amazing. So pretty.
I like that slightly wider neck as well. I think that's incredibly flattering. But also, as you said, the princess seams, and then of course, like this slight curve here, that empire detail. But then in the back, it has more.
It's like a reverse empire.
Exactly.
Sort of goes straight across, which is so easy.
Yeah.
And from that seam down, Katrina, what I do is I cut that bottom layer with a slight bit of ruffle to it. So you're getting almost like a fit and a flare. Not a peplum, but you are going to get shaping through the torso and then releasing all that fullness over the hip area. So it's a very, to me, it's like built-in shape. You don't have to think, oh gosh, oh, and there's our girl Bitsy looking smashing in that beautiful
Fantastic.
color. But you don't have to think, oh gosh, what shaper do I need? It's jersey. I better smooth everything out. This is built in between the princess seaming, hiding that beautiful pocket, and then that amazing sort of almost, as you said, an empire almost seam across the front, just below the bust at just the right point, and then releasing all of that fullness, which I think is so super flattering. I got to tell you that yellow is just so darn
It really
pretty.
is. That Inca Gold is so good.
Inca Gold. Oh, amazing, amazing.
And also what's amazing is you're looking at right here, looking at it there, the pockets truly disappear. They're there if you want it, but they are so integrated into that seam that you just really don't even realize they're there, but I love that they are there.
And I do that intentionally because there is probably, some gals don't like pockets. Some gals want pockets, but they don't want to see them.
Yes.
So if you're not a pocket gal, ignore. It's integrated into the side, into the seaming. If you are a pocket lover, you're going to appreciate the fact that it's a nice, generous, deep pocket. Again, for your lip gloss and your tissue or your cell phone, it's going to be part of the interior of the top. So as I'm putting I'll try to jump up and show you. As I'm putting my hand in the pocket, it's not going to make any impression on the outside of the shirt. So I can put quite a heavy thing like a cell phone in there, and it's not going to draw a lot of attention on the outside because the pocket's tucked away on the inside of the top itself. You mentioned the neckline. I think for right now, as we get into some of the warmer, the 90s next week and the following week, all throughout the rest of summer, September is going to be warm. That's a pretty neckline. It's open. But not so open that I have to worry about bra strap. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be that, oh gosh, I got to pin it so my bra doesn't show. Just that perfect, wide open, easy, not a bateau neck, but and not a scoop neck, but just a very pretty portrait neck.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Yeah, really, really beautiful, flattering around the face, like just a hint of
Hmm.
collarbones, which I think is so feminine. And then also we have
Absolutely.
the full-length sleeves. And I just want to give you a heads up here, of course, machine washable, which we love. The length, 26.5 inches to 30 3/4 inches, of course, depending on the size that you get home. And this is also the very first day we're presenting this at 45% off. So that is a great
It's
score
amazing.
because you're saving about $29, but it also means get your size in the color you love while we have it, because when this is gone,
Yeah.
it is gone for good. So
And remember with LuxeKnit, it
Yes.
is so color fast. It will always be Inca gold. It will always be that beautiful blue. It's always going to be that amazing black. I had this knit designed for us because I wanted a number of things: color fast, no pilling, no clinging, no running or snagging. You know how some jerseys you catch them on a prong on your ring, and all of a sudden
Oh,
you've
I've
got
done
these
that
little
so many
pills.
times.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
Me too.
You can't do that on LuxeKnit. It is this very
Really?
elevated, very tightly interlocked knit that will not cling, that will not do that staticky where you have to use that awful spray stuff.
Oh, that's so
It's
gross.
just going to drape on you and be so beautiful. And ladies tell me it's cool to the touch.
It is cool to the, I mean, even just
I love
standing here putting my
anything.
arm on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of feels elegant and very sort of cool against your skin. That's a bonus round in August, I'll tell you that. That's kind
It
of
absolutely
brilliant.
is. Yeah. And what I love about it though is because it skims the body. It's not bulky in any way. It also plays
Hmm.
very well. I mean, my brain is, as you're probably not surprised, David, is so far into fall. I have to keep reeling
Oh,
myself back a little bit. I'm just wired that way
yep.
after, you work in the fashion industry for so long. You are
Oh,
just so
please.
far ahead. And sometimes I have to remind myself, no. I, I still have
It's
to wear
August.
summer clothes because it's going to be, as you said, 90 degrees. It's not time
Well,
for sweaters yet.
I'll rock your world. I'm designing fall of
Yeah.
2022 right now.
Yes, I
I'm
know. I
literally
know.
picking out my fabrics
Ah,
for August, September, October of next year,
isn't that
which is
crazy?
crazy.
I know, it's
The whole
crazy.
cycle just nuts.
It is.
I don't know who I am, where I am.
Yeah, right, exactly. You're fabulous. Just stick to that. All right. But
You're
what
so
I
sweet.
but what I do like about this is also that, again, wear it now. It's cool to the touch. The neckline, as
Yeah.
David said, whether it's hot, 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 but because of the silhouette, because of the fabric, I also love, even as we're getting cooler, putting a little vest over this,
Very
putting a
cute.
denim
Yeah,
jacket over it, and this is one of
Yep.
those things that really is that transition piece. And I think a lot of times
Oh,
when
yeah.
that weather comes, it took me many years before I realized I figured out my wardrobe and how not to panic during that time. All of a sudden I was like, oh my
Right.
gosh, I've got summer and
Well,
I've got fall when it's warm, but I want to be wearing fall appropriate colors and feel because I just want to feel that way.
right.
But it's still 80 degrees. So this
Right. And you know
allows
what?
you to do that.
It never happens that like, okay, put your summer clothes away. Tomorrow is fall. It's always this
Exactly.
overlapping. It's going to be 90 degrees in October. We know that's going to happen. It's going to
Right.
be, well, just this week, it was 60 degrees when I got up to walk my dog the other day. I was
Yes.
like, wait, it's August. What the heck's happening
Oh,
here?
I loved
So
that. I was
we,
like, oh
oh,
yes.
I'm not complaining, believe me. But I do love that there are pieces in your closet like this top that will transition beautifully.
Exactly.
This is wear alone now, wear with white jeans, wear with a cute skirt or cute little capris, rock that look, the cropped and all that kind of thing. And then, when we get into September, layer it with a Barefoot Dreams cardigan.
Yes.
Layer it with a chunky sort of cool sweater vest or a duster length. These tops look great under and on their own. So, definitely wear it on its own right now, but think about what you're going to do when we get into, I don't want you to put this top away in September. I want this
Right.
to play right through the fall. And it's just awesome, now and also right through.
I agree. And also what I love about it is because it does have those long sleeves, of course, push them up now if you want. But also
Yeah.
I like how you were saying when you layer it because they also are so fluid.
not
I
bulky.
love putting
Yeah.
something over, like whether it's a denim jacket, and then you almost
Yeah.
like, or even I would even put like a crew neck sweater over it. Then you let this
Yeah.
peek out at the bottom,
The
but
cool
then I would,
tail. Yeah, the cool. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then I'd pull up the sleeves, but then I'd have the very pretty, almost like long under detail of one of these pretty
Yeah.
colors. So I think
Very
that's just
versatile. Very versatile piece.
fun and easy.
Totally.
Makes it
And
easy.
remember with Luxe knit, you can, any fabric can wrinkle, but Luxe knit is so resistant to wrinkle. You can pack this beautifully if you
Right.
are going on a weekend trip, you're going to see some family finally. Just fold it up and put it in your case. And just when you arrive, you're going to pop it out of the suitcase and it's going to be ready to wear. It's that kind of jersey because of the spandex and because of the poly. It's just drapey and easy. And I love that. And by the way, machine wash, and Bitsy always tells me it says line dry, but I put it in the dryer. So you'll be fine in the dryer as
There you
well,
go.
just a
There
cool
you go.
dryer.
All right, so here's the deal. First day we're presenting it at the low clearance price, which gets it home to you for 45% off. That translates to $31.96. On 5 easy pays, $6.39. Here are your 4 colors. Inca Gold, that's what David and I have been oohing and eyeing over right next to me.
Love.
The Classic Black, Merlot, and finally Riviera Blue. Now remember, this is gone for good once we run out. So I see extra small already gone in that Riviera Blue. It's not coming back. So keep that in mind as you make your final decision, and don't forget about it in your cart, because sometimes I do that and then it says sold out. 8382726.
Yep.
All right, just a couple minutes on these dynamite earrings. You don't have to make any decisions at all because